everyone. This is Elizabeth. Hello, hello. Hello, Mr. Jim and Maureen Pryor and Dawn the Crafty Visage. Hello, hello. I hope you're all doing wonderful. My video is not playing, but hopefully it'll play here in a minute, and I will be making sure. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I hope so. Yes. Is it? It just is taking a while to catch up. I don't know what's going on, but here we are. Get a yep in there. Yep. Okay. So are we? Can I hear me? Oh, it's very quiet. What the heckin'? La 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 la. Properties. Desktop. It's 100%. Microphone. HD webcam. Says it's 100%. Well, it's there. I don't know why it's so quiet today. I'm actually got it turned up quite a bit. I don't know. Let me. Yeah. Well, it's there. I don't know why it's so quiet today. Let me turn that down now. Benny! Hello. You can hear me. I hear you. Aw, I hear you with the hearts. And all right, so we're gonna start with some happy mail, and then we'll get into our inspired by. Simon says create event. We'll be doing that the rest of this month on Wednesdays, inspired by. Oh, you guys, look, I got Loki. Oh my goodness, isn't he so cute? Oh. So, yeah, Mr. J sent, Mr. J, look at green, and we all know Loki's the bad guy, but we all feel bad for him, and he's cute. Tom Hiddleston, I think, is who plays Loki in the Disney Disney Loki, and then the Marvel movies, which I think are also Disney. But yeah, and he's green. His favorite color is green too, so you really gotta like the Loki. But yeah, that is so awesome. I wasn't expecting that, so that was a nice little surprise. PJB Stamper says groggy from the Anathid. She probably groggy can't type either. I don't know if that's really a word. It probably is a word, but it's not a word today because no. I think today was Pam's procedure. I hope it went well. And Melissa K, hello. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so I'm gonna find my little unicorn, and we're gonna display this one today. We're gonna display this one for a bit. There we go. Ugh. There we go. Look it. My little unicorn card displayer is gonna display that right up there for me. Anesthesia. Yeah, that works. So much. He's green with envy. Loki? Yeah, Bitty Penny said it. Loki is jaded. So much so he's green with envy. So, while I was at Simon Says Create event, we got to do lots of make and takes. So, you pay to get in, but you do not pay to make the make and takes. So, the more make and takes you do, you divide that into your cost to get in, and then that's how I view the make and takes. So for the 2-day event, it cost me 40, 30, I don't know. It cost me whatever it cost me, 30 some dollars. And then I divided it by the 30 cards, and it was $1 a card, right? So yeah, I made 30 cards in 2 days. Drugs! It's the drugs! But I loved this one so much. Okay, I bought the inks because I got to use the rainbow splash, and I liked how vibrant they laid out really easily. I did do a few days ago, weeks, I don't know, I used some of the colors next to the Simon Hurley, and at the time of the video, the Simon Hurleys looked a little bit rustic almost, but the next day when I went to look at the 2 cards, they were exactly the same. And that's because I think the Simon Hurley ones evened out and filled in all those gaps. So it was absolutely gorgeous. So they're very similar. You just gotta work to build these up. Whereas these, they go on really easy. So for applications like this, like what we're gonna do today, it's gonna be phenomenal. And we're gonna work this. So this is, I liked it so much I bought it. You guys, I haven't even used it yet. Jean Morin, hello, hello. Let me get this open. So this is AlexSiberiaDesigns.com. I'm not sure where all you can get it. I'm sure just check your favorite shopping spots to see if they have it available for you. Definitely Simon Says Stamp, right? It's definitely going to be at Simon Says Stamp because they were at the Create event. Ugh, look it. They're pretty. I like them in the blue. But we're going to pull out our Jumbroder die cutter. I got a full sheet of my 80-pound cardstock. So this is a little bit thicker than my normal 65-pound, which is what I use most of the time. Yes, I know. We're going we're going all out for this card. We want it nice and thick, so we're gonna pull out the big thick paper. Cutting plate. I'm missing a cutting plate. I am not. Okay, so J, thank you. He arrived yesterday, I do believe. And yeah, so I got to have him into Happy Mail today. But fabulous card, by the way, fabulous. So he's on display. Okay, so I've got my big platinum Spellbinders. And the reason I got the big platinum Spellbinders is I thought I would use it a lot. Oddly, no. I do use it though. I bought it for my glimmer machine because I got it at Hobby Lobby. But if you're gonna get the glimmer machine, I would recommend getting the smaller Spellbinders. Even though you can use this one, I think this one might have ruined my glimmer heat press machine-y, I think. I can't say for sure, but I think it might have. But we're going to use the big Mamma Jamma to cut all of these dies out at once. Because you can. You absolutely can. Look at that. They're all just going to fit right on there. Oops. Okay. I gotta put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Kim in Alaska. Hello, hello. T, not afraid of color. Hello, hello. Okay, so we got that. We're gonna put our top plate on, and we're just gonna send it through. Ooh, crankety cranks. Oh yeah. Look at that. Right out the backside. Hopefully I don't knock everything over. Okay. And see, this is one reason I wanted the big guy, because if I'm gonna do bulk cards or cards with lots of things, I want to be able to cut everything at once. And it looks like it cut everything but the center. And it didn't cut the center because there's a bow right there. But that's okay. I'm just gonna pop this out. Popped out. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and snip these two out. And it is because my plate is bowed. It's like a sandwich, or it's like a banana in the center. That's the only reason it didn't cut out the center. And I'm not too worried about it, you guys, because we're gonna make it work. We're gonna cut the two pieces that didn't cut, right? We're gonna cut those out just like that. And I've got this chunk of white right here, so I can cut more pieces out if I need to. I'm just gonna set that right over here. Now this piece, this piece is this piece. Look at that. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna grab our little guy right here. We're gonna grab the little one. Jonna Watson, Gloria Wolf, hello, hello. Linda G, thanks for popping in. Crystal's Creations, Wyckoff. Thank you all for popping in today. We're doing inspired by Simon Says Create event. Okay, that one is still, that one's being cheeky. That's all right. We'll get it. Like I said, just go in here with an X-Acto knife and get a little bit right out of there. Okay, there's that one recut. Make sure my leafery, yep, that one fits. Let's put it on here the right way though. Okay, so we got that lined right in there. We're gonna send it back through. So sometimes we can keep the pieces that don't cut out all the way. Look at that. Okay, dies are beautiful. There's nothing wrong with these cutting dies. Okay, what did not cut is solely my fault, because we have, see that gap right there? If you have any sort of gap, it's not gonna cut 100%, you know, so just keep that in mind. One day, not anytime soon, one day I will get off of there. I'll take this down and pour some boiling water on it, and then put some weight on it and let that boiling water flatten that back out, and then we'll have it almost as good as new. But they are consumables, okay? Remember that. Things like that are consumables. Those cutter plates, you use them so many times and you gotta get new ones, you guys. You can only save them for so long. Now, if I go and get a new cutting plate, what I'll do, right, is I will throw out the one, right? I'll throw this one out, and then I'll start cutting into the top plate, and then the brand new one will become my top plate, and it will be pristine like this. So yeah, you can give them a hot bath and get them to flatten out. I'm going to pull out my stamp wheel. Okay. And we're going to pull our little paper here. Okay. On the back, it gives us a beautiful guide of how things are applied, right? So there's number 1. So I'm going to set that there. That one is number 2, so I'm going to set that one there. And then that one's that one. That one is that one. I'll find it here soon. Here we go, here we go. There's that one right there. So we're going to do that one. And then that's number 4. And then 5 and 6 I'm just going to have here. And then my leaferees are right here. Okay. So we're going to ink these guys up first. And so on our inspiration card, they had pink into red, orange, yellow, blue, purple, okay? I don't have the pink. I bought the rainbow color, but instead of doing 2 blues, like blue and indigo for the rainbow, I did 1 blue and then I put 2 greens. Because I love the greens. So I have 2 greens. So this is my rainbow. Oops, which this one is turned backwards. So I have the red, orange, yellow, 2 greens, and then the blue and the purple. Which means I'm short 1 color, right? Because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, and I have 5 colors, 3, 4, 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with red and I'm going to finish in red. So this pink one is going to be our red one, and then this purple one is going to be our other red one, and then this will be purple. We're just going to back it up a little bit so that we can use the colors that we have. Okay, or we can even make a color. Maybe we mix the blue and the purple. Maybe we'll mix the 2. Zoom out a bit. No, I don't want to. Get you over there. By zooming, that just means I lift the camera up. Okay. And of course, I could throw in a different color, like, you know, party dress or something from somebody else. But let's pretend all I have are those rainbow colors. That's what we're going to do. Hey, Maddie! Maddie, we are working on our inspiration from Simon Says Create event from Simon Says Stamp. This is Alex Siberia. I loved it so much. I actually bought the dies to make my own card, but we're gonna switch it up just a little bit. Okay, so let's start with our red, positively red. This one is crimson. Okay. And you guys, I'm just a tiny little bit of, are you ready for this? So this one's crimson. Just look at that. And I do love my Simon Hurley inks for the things that it does, right? But it doesn't layer that fast. Look at that. Full coverage. Bam. Done. Oops, I got a little bit on that one, but that's okay. We're going to put that back. We're going into the next one, which would be pumpkin. Pumpkin. We're going to try and stay out of that red. And there is pumpkin. Boom. Just like so. Pumpkin is done. These are so saturated. The colors. Pumpkin. We're going dandelion. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at. Woo! So pretty. So pretty. And then we're going to skip the greens. And then we're going to go into the Rainbow Splash one that is C. C, mon ami. Okay. Look at that. Just gorgeous colors. Super, super vibrant. I was eavesdropping on a conversation because I do that. Yeah. But the representative for Simon Says Stamp said that they decided to do Rainbow Splash to make a beautiful, colorful collection that was more simplified for newbies so that they weren't so overwhelmed. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so we've got those down. Gorgeous, right? I mean, just look at that. So gorgeous. We're gonna set that aside. There's our orange one. That's gonna go right there. Oops, I did them wrong. Oh, I did. That's all right. Don't mind me. I put them in the wrong order. I put number 2 down, but that's still, I mean, still, it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be gorgeous. And we're going to clean our mat just like we would any other time, right? And just know that these inks, look at it, it's stained. It's stained. It's not going to hurt it. Just like these marker stains ain't going to hurt it. It's well loved. Well loved. Okay, and then this one is going to be our purple, and then we're back to red. Or the color mix. I don't know. Let's see what a color mix would look like. Let's do that. Because why not? So we're going to take the blue. That is blue, right? Yep, that one's purple. We're going to take the blue. We're going to put that down. And then we're going to take the purple, which is heather purple, and we're going to put that on top. Ooh, wow, look at that. We just made a new color. Look at how deep that is. That's pretty. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay, so we're going to put down the blue first on this one. And then that one will be all purple. So we're going to put the blue down on this one. Nice and generous. And then we're going to do our purple. So that one's going to be all purple. Like so. And then this one is going to be a purple-blue mix. Look at that! We just made our own color. We just made our own color. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty, so pretty. Look it. Oh, it almost looks the same on my computer, but on YouTube, definitely seeing the difference on YouTube, I think. I don't know. Okay, and then this one is our indigo. Oh, look at that. And then this one, gonna go right across there. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's so pretty. Okay, let's get our green pieces on. Okay, so Bitty Penny says, I want that Ford Bronco you've been rolling around in. It's such a good, cool vintage vibe. We love our Explorer. Such a comfortable ride. Okay, so I was hesitant when he's like, oh, you're gonna take that and drive it around till your new car comes. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's 2024, brand spanking new, 200 and some miles. We just rolled it up to 300 miles. But I was like, eh. But I tell you what, you guys, that car, that Bronco rides so nice. It's got the power. It's got the comfort. I'm a big girl. My son is a big boy, and he's taller by a head length than me. He got into the passenger side, and he's like, wow, this is roomy. I'm like, I know. The back seat isn't as roomy. I mean, the leg space is a little shy, so, you know, tall people have to sit in the passenger side so that the passenger can pull up. But, yeah, it is so comfortable, and it, you know, it's got all the bells and whistles. It's got the backup camera. Oh, this one feature on it is really, really fun. So you can push the button to unlock the window on the tailgate or the whole tailgate. So if you just need to drop a bag in the back, you can unlock just the glass, lift the glass, drop your bag, close the glass, and you don't have to do the whole thing. The only thing I don't like is it's not an automatic lift gate. My, even though I had my Ford Escape for a short time, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, right? May, June, whatever. I got spoiled by that auto lift gate. I love my lift gate. You know, you could kick it and it would open, or you push the button and it opened, so I could have it open before I even got there. I'm just saying, all cars should have the power lift gate, in my opinion. But no, it's a nice ride. If you're out there looking for an SUV style vehicle and you need something big and roomy, I would recommend it. It's nice. Kim says, I love my 2024 RAV4. See, Bitty Penny says, we love the Ford feeling. Those seats are like warm hugs. Ha ha ha, that's so awesome. But yeah, so the hubby and I have owned, I've owned 2 Geo Metros. We had the Saturn. No, not Saturn. What was that? The Alero. That car was an expensive joke, is what that was. The Alero. We've had a Chevy Silverado, an older one, and I really like that Chevy, except it had some issues I just didn't want to fork out money for, and we traded that in for our Dodge Ram. So we're not picky on the brand. So when I say that Ford Bronco is nice, it's not just because my other car was a Ford, because I have a Dodge Ram sitting in my yard, literally in my yard, because it's dead. I know, I'm rambling, but you guys, I'm so excited. My car's coming soon. It's either going to be here Friday, which is tomorrow, or it's going to be here next week. But either way, we've got a nice ride until it shows up. Okay, we're gonna do some fun things with the leaves, because I do have 2 shades of green. Remember, I told you I bought 2 shades of green because I can. That green was called grass, and this green is called lime. Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. Ooh, ooh, look at that. Oh, and they blend so nice, you guys. Oh yeah. Put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up. So you guys could totally cut a bazillion of these pieces, you know, do a whole tray of the red ones, put all your red ones down, ink them all up, you know. So there's that. There's our flower. Look at this. Look at that. We just add, and see how it blended right in there? It's so nice. It blends really nice. Simon Hurley, hello sir, how are you doing? We're playing with some Simon Says stamps, you guys, not to be confused with Simon Hurley, but Simon Says stamps. Actually, Alex Siberia Designs, the Elegant Peony. Isn't it pretty? And it's suiting. It's a rainbow. A rainbow for June. Isn't that lovely? But yeah, so we're being inspired by cards that I made at the Simon Says Create event, which, Mr. Simon Hurley, I'm going next year. If you're there, that would be awesome. I got to meet Tim Holtz this year. It would be nice to meet Simon Hurley next year. I'm just saying. I would even volunteer my time if you need somebody to help at a booth. Linda, my father retired from Ford. Wow. Aw, that's awesome, Bitty Penny. It's nice when, you know, companies are good to their peeps. So yeah, she was replying to Linda, who says her sister retired from Ford World Headquarters, so they get a good deal on Fords. Yeah, so because, you know, my car was wrecked and we bought it at this Cochran Ford, they're doing all that they can to get us into this new Ford. They even dropped the price for me so that we could afford the payments. But yeah. Oh. Okay, so Simon says, haha, I've never been invited. Everyone requests me. So if you guys send a letter to Simon Says Stamp and says, hey, let's have a booth for Simon Hurley, I would greatly appreciate it. So Heidi, if you get a lot of emails, it may not be not my fault. Cordelia. Okay, so this is the card that we made at the event, and it was fun and inspired. But we're going, you guys, I had a card base. Where's my card base? Here's my doodad. Okay. Well, all right then. I thought we would try to do it on a black card base because we did it on white there, and I thought it might be fun to put the brightness on black. So we've got all of our pieces. We're gonna glue it together. We're gonna grab glue. That really, oh, it fell. It's dangling there by the trash can. I found it. So Cordelia, my new car, they ran the numbers and everything for me so that when it shows up at their lot, it'll be mine. It'll be mine. All we have to go in is sign the final paperwork and everything. So exciting. But yeah, so when we went in to the Ford dealership, I'm like, I need my Gap information. And so the guy helped us with the Gap information, and then Gary, the guy who actually sold us our Ford Escape, he's like, what happened? And I'm like, the deer killed my car. And he's like, well, let's get you in a new one. And he took me out to show me the Ford Escape he had in his lot, but it had 50,000 miles on it. And I'm like, no. Says the last one I had only had like 18,000 miles on it. I says, but somewhere in your lot, you should have one with like 9,000 miles. He's like, no, not here. And he was right. It wasn't in his lot. It was at the other lot, the Buick lot. And he's like, but we just ordered two Escapes from Michigan that are coming in, and he thought they were coming in Wednesday. So when we showed up Wednesday to get the loaner, or Tuesday to get the loaner car, he's like, the car is not going to be here on Wednesday. It'll be here either Friday or next week, early next week. And I'm like, no, that's okay. We'll just have to get a rental car. And he's like, no, you don't need no rental car. we're gonna put you in a nice car, and you don't need to worry about a rental. So we've got the Bronco until my car comes in. That it's like they knew I needed the car. And so yeah, they got all the paperwork and everything done so that when the car comes in, we just do the final signing and we're out the door. And our payments are only, for 2 years newer, my payments only went up $25. So yeah, I was like, yeah. And again, no down payment. So I'm really excited about that. He's like, you're getting tax money back from your wrecked car. And I was like, well, yeah, but oh my God, look at that, you guys. Look at how pretty that is. And you know what? We can't have that. We just can't have that. That's not going to be beautiful enough. We're pulling out the black hole paper. And if you guys don't know what the black hole paper is, right there. Black heavy stock, distress. Okay, I'm going to show you why this is the black hole paper. Are you guys ready? Look at that. Look how black that is. It's absolutely gorgeous. So one more time, here's the plain Jane black with that. It's pretty. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to do that, and we're going to get a white base. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to give it just a little bit of a trim so that we have just a hair of a white. And, oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Ugh. Again, we use the rainbow splash colors today for a quick application of those bright, vivid colors. We even made our own color right there. So we've got those 2 shades of blue going on. Yeah, because we made our own. Yeah, the black hole paper, you guys, it's like, there's no reflection. I mean, it eats up the shadows and everything. It's just gorgeous. So I do cut them to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we're going to take 1/8 of an inch, right? 1/2 of a 4th is 1/8. I don't know. So we're going to put the paper between the 4 and the 4 1/4. We're just eyeballing. We're just eyeballing. Eyeballing for the win. And then to take off the other piece, we're going to put the paper between 5 1/4 and 5 1/2. So we're only just backing up a little bit. Then we're going to test because, you know, we're eyeballing. So we want to make sure that our eyeballs are good. And we're going to set this on here and see that we've got this beautiful, very thin 1/8 inch border all the way around our card. So that's fabulous. And to bump it up, bump it up, we're going to put some foam tape on our black hole paper because our flower, once it's all stacked, it's going to be pretty thick. And remember, I used my heavier cardstock. So this card is going to be super luxurious. It's going to have this beautiful black hole paper. It's going to... Come on. I mean, how do I get it that crooked? There we go. Beautiful black hole paper, which, you guys, the black heavy stock, it's kind of velvety. I don't know. It's really nice texture too. But we're gonna put our foam tape on there, right? We're doing the foam tape, and we used our heavy 80-pound. If you want this even thicker, use 100-pound. It'd be worth it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. It'll be worth it. Do it thick. Okay. If you only have 60-pound cardstock, you know, if that's your go-to, maybe double it up. I think it just needs to have that thickness. It demands the thickness. Lamont, happy Wednesday. Jean says, I miss my Versa, but getting used to the Kia. Kia. Yeah, no small cars for me. Yeah, Cordelia says, mine is just a base model, but it has everything I need and then some. Yeah, mine is not a base model. Mine is going to be an SEL. That's what I had. So it's got some extra bells and whistles. Because as my husband says, you're spoiled, but you deserve it. I don't know if I really deserve it, but I appreciate it. I tell you that right now. I appreciate the being spoiled. Okay. I think, ooh, that's a good. It's a little crooked, not too bad. But yeah, it seems like a lot of us are getting new rigs. Mine, of course. I would have just loved to have stayed with my car. It was a really great car. But I'm excited that I get 2 years newer. You know, less miles. Because who doesn't love that? Oh. You know what? So when we did this one, we just splattered the flower. I think we're gonna splatter the whole thing this time, because I want to put a little bit of shimmer into the black, because it's really gonna pop. So yeah, we're just gonna tuck that in there. Okay, now I'm going to be really careful and try not to smush the glue out too far. So, okay, so there's our stem is down, and then we can do whatever we want on this piece. Ooh, I like that there. Maybe I'll do that one there. And we'll just snip that little leaf off right there, and then we'll put this one. Do I want it up? Yes, I feel like I want it up, like so. Yeah. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Maddie says, it took me about 8 months to get used to driving the new car after 18 years in the other one. That's an awesome amount of time to have a car. I wish I could say, you know, we've had our cars, you know, for a good amount of time, but it seems like something's always going on. Pam got a blizzard. Sherry D, hello, lovely lady. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you back. All of my return viewers, I do appreciate it. All of my team replay, appreciate you guys too. That's why we keep all of the videos. You can find them. You can always find them somewhere in my my page. I don't delete my videos. They're all there. Okay, well, except 2. I deleted 2, but they weren't anything special. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm glad I went with the 2 shades of green. You know, it's just pretty. But I'm thinking I might go and get mite. It's a heavy mite, because, you know, we made our own color, so I don't know. No, I think I like it. I think we'll stay. Okay, so then, like I said, we did splatter there. And of course, you know, there's the sentiment, which I do have. I bet you I have a nice, lovely little love one. Oh, I got a congratulations one. Look at that. And these are the little Simon Hurley ones. And I just, I put them all on, just like I cut this out, I put all these out at once and cut them. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that just pop right off of there? Just jumps right out you. Or we could do a thank you. It would kind of look like that, thank you, if I had the U in there. There's the thank you. Isn't that pretty? I love this scripty sentiment. I've actually used these quite a bit. If you guys, yeah, you could put texture paste and stuff on the lines, but I like love on it. You like the love? That was pretty, wasn't it? And because I backed my white sheet of paper in sticker stuff, okay, so I don't have to glue these. I don't have to glue them. I made them into little stickers. Well, there's something on that one. Okay, we're just gonna look. It kind of just fits right there, doesn't it? There we go. Okay. Oh, I should have waited to put the word on, but we're gonna add a little bit of shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer, Cocoa Pops. How do we want to shimmer today? Oh, let's shimmer with some golden hour. You guys, let's shimmer with some golden hour. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of our paste, just a tiny bit. I promise you guys won't need that much. That's probably too much. We're gonna take a little bit of our paste. Okay, we're gonna add some Wawa, H2O, agua. Add that agua to it. We're gonna get our fan brush, if we can reach it. Get over here. We're gonna loosen up that texture paste. And it just looks like a milky weirdness going on, but just give me a second here. We're gonna get all of that mica loose. Loosey-goosey. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Let's move our other card because we don't want to muckle that up. Move our sentiments. move some stuffaluffagus. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, yeah. So, can you see? You can water down any of your mica infused texture paste and make your own splatters. You just need a teeny bit and some water. Get it loosey-goosey and you will have beautiful shimmery spots. And these are kind of golden because I used golden hour. It's got a beautiful golden mica in it. I think it's mica. Don't quote me. But it's gorgeous. Oh yeah. Simon Hurley's Silly Goose and Birthday Party stamp sets are awesome. Make a list at this point and wait it out, right? Salmon fishing. I hope you have fun. Pam spent her fun money, but that's all right. It happens. I bought that word die from Simon Hurley, right? They just, I don't know. I like how small they are too. It's just like a little something. But there it is, you guys. And again, more impactful, I think, if you pull out your stash of distress heavy stock, because it's just going to make those colors pop even more. But there it is. Isn't it pretty? I love it. I love it. Jean says, my Simon Hurley stuff comes on Saturday. Cheryl Jackson, thank you so much. Tea spending money on doctor's medication. Yuck, yuck. Honeybees. Honeybees new release. Nice. That was Linda G. But yeah, you guys. We die cut it. We colored it. We glued it. We chit-chatted. All in 50 minutes. And we opened Happy Meal at the beginning of our hour. So you're looking at a 40-minute card, and you saw how easily everything lined up. And it's kind of cool because you can kind of see the layers under there. But it lines up so beautifully, inks up so beautifully. Yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Jean says, T, I spent mine on Simon Hurley and Scrapbook.com before the dentist yesterday. Priorities. Alright, my friends. Well, I thank you for hanging out with me, and yeah, I enjoyed it. So this is the one we were inspired to make based off of, I gotta go find it. Based off the one we made at Simon Says Create event, okay, where they did the love and a little vellum and then the sending you so much, okay, but we don't have those because we just bought this. Yes, I did. So that because the flower's really pretty. So which version do you like? I'm almost tempted to do this one with the green foliage on a white and see how that looks. But yeah, I'm loving it, you guys. But thanks for hanging out with me. And I didn't put, those, but you could. You could. Pretty, pretty. Ugh. I just had my nails done, so Ashley will not be doing my nails until sometime next month. But yeah, I love my nails. Cordelia says I can't choose. That's good. Crystal's Creation likes the black one. Linda G likes the black one too. Yeah. Just change it up, you guys. And you could even put this like on a blue background. Maybe if you do some clouds, some cloud stenciling or something in there, that would be really pretty. Could show patterned paper, maybe a light, subtle patterned paper with your rainbow on top. Or a black and white patterned paper for all of you that need to use up your patterned papers. But yeah. Alrighty, my friends. We'll see you next time. If you're in the Chat with Sassy's Facebook group or have contacted me prior, I will be sending links to the private crafty Zoom session where you just come hang out. If you got a crafty project to work on, but you want to work on it with some friends, you come hang out with us. And then, yeah, so that link will be Saturday between 6:30 and 7 is when I'll post that link for you guys. And we'll get chatty on Saturday. Use up pattern paper? What? I know, right? No, pull out pattern paper. I think make it into a big stamp with dye and money. don't know. I think make it into a big stamp with dye and money. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. I probably missed something. Jim says it probably look good on craft. It probably good. One can even hang out if not crafting. Yes, as long as you're, you know, share the niceties. Alrighty, my friends. This time I'm really going. Bye.